What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. After Sound here, bringing you Splinterlands content every single day. We also stream right here on this channel every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday morning, so come by and say hello. All right, guys, let's talk about the marketplace within Splinterlands. I'm specifically talking about the card market, although I'm sure some of the data here includes the non-card market. But the card market is where the focus is because with the recent changes to the ranked play and ranked format overall, we are seeing an increase, a dramatic increase in the amount of overall transactions. So you can see here, this is just, raw transactions. If we look on the 3-month, this is a significant jump from where we were. 6-month, again, another significant jump from where we were. Now, if I go back, or if I go down here, we're just looking at the 1 month now, you can see that there is also a significant trend. So not only is this increasing from a dollar volume perspective, which is the blue line, but also, and probably this is more importantly, from a card perspective, we are moving cards off the marketplace. And again, this is the rental marketplace, not the for sale or purchase marketplace. But to me, this is a very good sign because we are starting to see a benefit to renting higher level, higher powered cards. So the question then becomes, how thin is the marketplace? And we can take a look. I did not do this ahead of time, so we'll see just how crazy it is or isn't. But, just based on the numbers, you can see that things are on the trend upwards, which is a fantastic sign because now it is in your best interest to go and try and rent one of the top line or, what we'll call it like maxed level cards. So let's do this, and I'm going to specifically just look at modern format, and actually within modern format I'm just going to look at Chaos Legion because I want to see what the liquidity looks like. We already know with Rebellion, liquidity at the max level is going to be thin, but when you start taking into account how many cards there are on the marketplace for something like Immortalis, let's start with Summoners, right? So I'm looking at max level Summoners. There is one Immortalis available. It's going for 20 cents per day right now. You can see Elthane, only 3 available, going for 17 cents. Now, Yasik has a lot. We know that Yasik, I don't want to say was overprinted, but, one of the earlier summoners similar to Wraith. But, 28 max summoners, 11 for Lily's Shield Paw, only 2 Quicks the Devious, right? And then you get down into some of the rare summoners, and again, there's just not that many. Granted, how many people are using Thisba, how many people are using Tarsa, you might be able to go and just buy those on your own. Let's look at the units, though. And you can see here, once again, inevitable. There's only one copy that's maxed out, right? Zerial is a promo card, so I don't really want to include Zerial. In fact, let's get rid of promo cards. Well, I guess we can keep everything else. Actually, let's even get rid of Rift Watchers just to see how interesting this looks. So now, if we're looking at Core and Reward, which are, probably the ones that are the most printed, or we can really say overprinted, there's one Queen Mycelia maxed, right? There is 1 Igor Darkspear, 8 Bakjiras. It gets interesting. So what am I trying to say here? If people were to come in, if you were to even get, I don't know, 25, right? 25 people that came in and wanted to play at the highest levels, were willing to put in, $1 or $2 per day in order to rent the max level cards. There's not enough here for 25 people. That's how crazy thin the marketplace is. And sure, could you go and, potentially get something that's a little bit lower level? You could, but why would you? Why would you want to? And so in a way, what my hope is that we are going to see more cards get combined and put on rent, because again, that to me is going to represent a lot of value for the ecosystem overall, and we'll start to churn through some of the Chaos Legion Core and Chaos Legion Reward cards. But on the whole, I'm going down here and I'm not seeing a ton of cards, right? There's nothing that's like in the hundreds that like we've seen before, and or maybe we haven't seen it before with these. But my point stands. Oh, actually 99. There we go. Tidebiter had to prove me wrong, and General Sean is 150. But let's get rid of the reward cards because those are heavily overprinted. If we look at all the rest of them, again, Chaos Legion Core set, which I would say is still rather popular and still rather powerful overall, is very thin at the top. And just out of curiosity, I am going to go over to Rebellion and see what this looks like. And oh my gosh, I mean, there's like 1 or 2 copies of all of these top cards right here. There are not many available. I mean, across the board, across all rarities. So this should be very interesting as we go along. It's a good trend to see. And obviously, if, Killer Whales, the Bitcoin halving, and, Bitcoin ETF kind of follow-up, all of that stuff continues to push, more adoption and more interest into crypto, again, there's not even enough max copies for 25 people to come in. So you start to do the math and let me know what you think. But that is all I have for you guys in this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all in the next one and see you around the game. Take care.